You didn't see it coming. One day everything was fine. Then it wasn't. And now you're sitting inside a version of your life you never planned for. Here's what nobody tells you about being broken. Stay with me. Because the next few minutes might be the reason you don't give up today. Let me be real with you right now. It doesn't matter how hard you worked. It doesn't matter how good your intentions were. It doesn't matter how carefully you built what you built. Life will still arrive uninvited, unannounced, uncaring. The business collapses. The relationship ends. The diagnosis comes back wrong. The bank account hits zero. The person you trusted most walks away. And suddenly you're not the version of yourself you spent years building. You're something else. Something cracked. Something raw. Listen carefully. That crack, that fracture, that is not the end of your story. That is the first line of the most important chapter you will ever live. Because there are only two things that breaking ever produces: a scar of defeat or a scar of victory. And the only difference between those two outcomes is what you decide to do while you're still in the middle of it. Right now, inside you, there are two voices fighting for control. One voice says, "This is too much." One voice says, "I've been through worse." One voice says, "It's over." One voice says, "Not yet." This is where most people lose. Not in the moment the blow lands, but in the quiet afterward, when they stop and listen to the wrong voice. Worry is loud. Wisdom is patient. Blame comes fast. Faith takes work. And right now, in the hardest season of your life, you are being asked to choose which voice gets the microphone. Don't skip this part, because that choice, that single internal decision, will determine where you end up years from now. Not your circumstances, not your history, not what happened to you, what you choose to listen to. Here is something I need you to understand about the human spirit. It is not fragile. It only looks fragile from the outside. From the inside, it is one of the most durable forces that has ever existed on this planet. You are built to absorb things that should destroy you and come out the other side different, not diminished, harder, sharper, more certain of who you are. Every person you have ever admired, every person whose story made you feel something, they all have one thing in common. At some point, life got them on the floor, and instead of accepting the floor as their permanent address, they got up. They didn't get up because it was easy. They got up because they found a reason. This will change how you see yourself, because your reason, whatever it is, a child, a parent, a promise you made, a future you haven't lived yet, that reason is the most powerful force in the universe. More powerful than the circumstance trying to hold you down. Find it, name it, and hold on to it like your life depends on it. Because right now, it does. If something in this is reaching you right now, you're not here by accident. Subscribe. Every week, we show up for the people who are still fighting, still in it, still choosing to get back up. Now let's keep going. I want to say something directly to whoever is carrying a medical report right now, or a foreclosure notice, or the weight of a marriage that is falling apart, or the grief of a dream that didn't survive. You are not what happened to you. You are not the worst season you've ever lived through. You are not the number in your bank account. You are not the person who left. You are not the diagnosis. You are not the failure. You are what decides to stand back up. And I know that standing up right now sounds impossible. Your legs are shaking. Your faith is thin. Your reasons feel smaller than your pain. But here is the truth that no amount of hardship can erase. There is something inside you that has survived every single thing that was supposed to destroy you so far. Every single one. And it is not done yet. This is the moment, not the moment you win, the moment before, the moment when no one would blame you for stopping, the moment when every rational voice is telling you to let it go. This, right here, is where the unbreakable are made. Not in the trophy room, not in the highlight reel, in the dark, on the floor, in the quiet moments when no one is watching and you have absolutely nothing left, and you choose to keep going anyway. That is not weakness wearing the mask of strength. That is the real thing, the only thing. The thing that separates the people who look back with pride from the people who look back and wonder what might have been. So get up. Not because it's easy, not because you're sure, not because someone guaranteed you it works out. Get up because you are not finished. Get up because the story isn't over. Get up because the most important chapters of your life are not behind you. They are waiting on the other side of this. Subscribe. Share this with someone who needs it today. And then take the next step, the one you've been afraid to take. You are unbroken. Now go live like it.